Ladies and gentlemen, as we sit through another international break for Manchester United, I think it's time to assess where I stand with Ole Gunnar Solskjær. I did this in the last international break videos with the discussions, and I'm going to do it here as well. Manchester United have been through a lot of things within this time period. We faced a lot of competitive, we faced a lot of hard games, and overall, where do I stand with Ole Gunnar Solskjær after the end of this international break period? Find out in this video. Let's do it. What's up, everybody? It's the Aidan Sports Show, and welcome back to another video. Today we've got a Manchester United video in relation to Ole Gunnar Solskjær and just where I currently stand with him as the manager of Manchester United. But before we get started, please like and subscribe to the Aidan Sports Show YouTube channel. Turn notifications on and let me know in the comments below, are you Ole in or Ole out? Of course, a lot of people in the Ole in brigade were a lot more before this international break period when we had all these tough schedules. We faced a lot of criticism when Manchester United and Tottenham came around. We had to wait a long time to see if we could rectify things. And overall, Manchester United, I think at best, have had an average sort of period where we faced Newcastle, we got a win. Where we faced PSG, and we got a win. Where we faced Chelsea, we got a draw. Leipzig, we won. Arsenal, we lost. Istanbul, we lost. And Everton, that we won. So Manchester United have faced a very average performance throughout this entire period until this international break. Now, the victories that we've had were absolutely outstanding. They were great. They were phenomenal. Goals coming in left, right, and center. Manchester United are attacking the right way, the right style. Beautiful football. We found a new formation that we believe can work. But overall, Manchester United have also had poor team selections, very bad formations, lackluster players, underperforming players, defensive tactics. Manchester United have been put through the ups and through the downs. So Manchester United fans, ultimately, the Ole in and Ole out, it's going to be in the ups and in the downs. Ole Gunnar Solskjær fans will say, give Ole time, and people are just absolutely fed up of how we've played. So where do I stand? Am I on the fence? Am I Ole in or Ole out? If you guys watch my match reaction against Everton, you'll kind of see where I am at the moment. Because I think with Manchester United, it is only it's a ticking time bomb. Ole Gunnar Solskjær might be able to go on another run and might be able to save his job for the time being, but eventually the time is going to run out on Ole Gunnar Solskjær. So whether I'm Ole in or Ole out, I think it's best to say he's going to be gone either way. But Manchester United, we have West Brom in 2 weeks' time, and we need to see how we go with West Brom. We need to see how we go with Southampton and West Ham and Man City, the teams that are coming up, as well as the Champions League. So with that being said, do you think that Ole Gunnar Solskjær can handle that period? Do you think Ole Gunnar Solskjær should leave now? Do you think Ole Gunnar Solskjær is wasting his time? Or do you think Manchester United are wasting their time trying to save a manager that might not be able to be saved? So I'm going to give you some positives and some negatives to what I think about Ole Gunnar Solskjær. I think the positives is, despite how defensive we do play sometimes, Manchester United's brand of football has improved dramatically over Ole Gunnar Solskjær in terms of how we want to play. It's not perfect, it's not even close to perfect, but when you see Van Gaal play and when you see Jose Mourinho play, yes, we might win a few more games, but they never, ever played the way that we wanted them to play. They never were the attacking force that I think we've seen with Ole Gunnar Solskjær. They never were that attacking threat. They were always defensive. They will always park the bus, and no matter what you say or what you do, there was nothing that was going to change that. With Ole Gunnar Solskjær, we are very defensive, but I do think we are much better attacking side with Ole Gunnar Solskjær than with those other managers. We might not win more games, and that is definitely something that Ole Gunnar Solskjær keeps on trying to make it difficult to win games in consecutive games and more games and more games. Ole Gunnar Solskjær just doesn't seem to be able to win consistently these days. So I think the brand of football has improved. And I do think Manchester United really like Ole Gunnar Solskjær, and I think a lot of the fans love Ole Gunnar Solskjær. Obviously, he's a club legend. Again, my little faith with Ole Gunnar Solskjær is because he's a club legend, and I believe he knows what this club should be about. And that is why I have very little faith in Ole Gunnar Solskjær, but that is the reason why I have faith instead of just saying Ole out. My small faith is because I believe that he knows what Manchester United should be, and he knows what this club is all about. So my little faith there That is a positive for Ole Gunnar Solskjær. The fact that people like him, people respect him, and people know, and I'll say it in every video that I can if I remember, people know that the board screwed Jose Mourinho now. People know that the board screwed Ole Gunnar Solskjær, and people know the board will screw whoever is Manchester United's manager in the future. They will screw every manager and they will sack every manager because they don't understand that the blame is on themselves. Again, I don't know how a club as big as Manchester United don't have self-evaluation, self-tests. Do some sort of background check on how well you're performing on the field, in your transfers for Manchester United. Because if you think by any stretch of the means that it's about saving money and not about producing the players to succeed, then this club is not a club. It's not a football club. It's basically a well-run money machine. And that should not be what this club is about. We should be making money. Of course we should be. But we should not be saving money and not spending it to make this squad better. That should never ever be a thing. But yeah, here we are again talking about the board and how the board have screwed Ole Gunnar Solskjær. And we have to wait and see if Ole Gunnar Solskjær will screw himself as well, because the negatives towards Ole Gunnar Solskjær is his team selection. I don't know how many times we've all said Scott McTominay needs to not play before he gets picked. Every single time. Every single time Scott McTominay gets picked. I know why Ole picks him, but I don't think it's the right reason to pick him. I don't think Scott McTominay is good going forward, and I don't think he's good going back. I just think he likes to run. And I don't know if that is good enough for Manchester United. I don't think that is. I think we need more quality in the CDM position. Again, something that Ole probably wanted. Maybe he didn't. I don't know. And the board didn't give it to him. Also, you have other things like, why is Lindelof and Harry Maguire playing at the same time after the 6-1 battering against Spurs? They should have... I guess Eric Barley played there, so that's my mistake. But again, we know that Lindelof and Maguire don't work. We knew that last season, at the very late last season. We know it now. Victor Lindelof had played great against Everton. Well, actually, no, he played poor against Everton. It was Harry Maguire that played good against Everton. So... I don't trust these centre-backs, and Ole Gunnar Solskjær continues to pick them in high-pressure situations against the big teams like Chelsea and a big team against Arsenal. We did not see the best out of our centre-backs. We didn't see the best out of our centre-backs at the beginning of the season with Crystal Palace and Brighton. We don't see the best of these centre-backs. So why is that still a thing? And of course, you could also say a negative for Ole Gunnar Solskjær is his persistence to play defensive in a lot of situations when we're versing the big teams. When we're versing smaller teams, we can try and break down a team and we'll fail to do it. But when we verse the bigger teams, we just defend. We defend and try and get on the counter-attack. And that's why the game against Chelsea pissed me off so much, because Chelsea were going to defend. And we defended too. That should have never ever been the case. We were going to lose, we need to lose attackingly. Why did we defend against Arsenal? Arsenal defended as well. Those two games were the most boring games I've seen in Manchester United for a long time. And the reasons why is because we came into that game defensive and the other team came defensive too. So Manchester United and Ole Gunnar Solskjær don't seem to understand their best starting 11, their best formation and their tactics. And of course you could say the coaching staff behind Ole Gunnar Solskjær are not good enough as well. Again, Michael Carrick has only been in a coaching position for about 3 years, same as Ole Gunnar Solskjær's managing career. Mike Phelan has been a coach for quite some time, to be fair, but maybe people don't believe in him anymore. And of course, McKenna is a youth coach. So we need better coaching. I think it's pretty simple. I feel like we were much better coached under Jose Mourinho. Despite having the shit tactics, we were much better coached. I think Manchester United need to take a book in that area to be well drilled, well coached, but also be coached in the attacking style of football. So ultimately, am I Ole in or Ole out? I am Ole in the slightest way possible. People could say I'm on the fence actually, because I said it in the start of the video. I have very little faith that Ole Gunnar Solskjær is going to keep his job or that he's going to change anything at Manchester United. But I do have that faith. No matter how small it is, it's still there. So I cannot commit to being Ole out because I still have that glimmer of hope, that small percentage inside of me that believes Ole Gunnar Solskjær might be able to do something. But that will change by the game. I am a reactionary person. I can admit that. I react when we lose and when we win. I'm happy, I'm sad, I'm angry, I'm screaming, I'm set, whatever. I will react. But most of the time, I do not change my mind once I commit to something. So I'm Ole in for now. But if we lose to West Brom at the beginning of this in the beginning of after the international break, in the beginning of the continue of the season, I will be Ole out. If we lose to Southampton, I'll probably be Ole out. If we lose to Man City, I guess I can understand losing to Man City because they're a top side that are struggling. But again, these are games that we need to win. We need to win consistently. I don't want to see us going out here and giving away easy points to teams that we should be beating. So Manchester United, I guess I am Ole in only for the sliders. I have the small bit of faith that I think he can turn it around. But what do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below. Thank you guys for watching. Please like and subscribe if you're new. Manchester United videos will continue to come throughout the week and next week. The next Manchester United player I want to talk about is Donny van de Beek, because I feel like Donny van de Beek has had a right disgrace from Manchester United, and I want to continue to try and give a reason why he's not starting besides the occasional game. And yeah, I really rate the player, but unfortunately just doesn't seem to get the game time. And I'll talk about that more in another Manchester United video. Have a wonderful day. Take care and peace.